Welcome, welcome, welcome. So, before I introduce the amazing players for this, spoiler warning. So, for those of you that have not seen the season finale of this previous season, we're picking up right after a certain twist ending. So, if you don't want to be privy to that and you haven't seen the episode, you should probably go to another panel. All right, so, without further ado, at the end of the last season, the party was battling a very evil Esper by the name of Plymouth, who activated a strange machine with some sort of exotic energy source, and there was a massive explosion, and everything went dark. And when they came to, they found themselves body swapped, and now they're in different bodies. So, please welcome the body switched party of heroes and halfwits.
I really want to.
You need a guide.
I really want to commend you, Frank, by starting off the panel by asking people to leave. That's a really brave move.
That's a strong,
Reverse
that's a strong
psychology.
power play.
He says, "Hey, spoiler warning, this is going to happen." Okay, here we go. Like you gave no one any time to do anything, even if they were going to leave.
They had time to sprint out of there. That's yeah.
Or do this.
Those are still people
La, la,
coming
la, 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 la.
in. They didn't even get the warning. They don't know.
Hey, you in the red shirt, spoiler warning. You look down, yeah, you.
Hi, everybody. Having a good RTX?
Oh, wait. This is yours.
Oh, yeah, right. I'm holding this now. Oh, man, I got all the cool props.
Yeah.
You guys see this awesome infinity gauntlet that Sky made me? With working dice.
Oh, should I have brought
You can have my body, but you can't have my toy.
Does anyone want to switch seats?
keep biting people?
Oh, wait, I did bring them.
It's
Oh! Gus has new die he wants to show off.
no, I can't. It's just
They're metal 20-sided die, but instead of having a 1, they say fuck. I brought enough for the whole party, so if the party wants some.
Take one and pass it down. There
Well,
we go.
I mean,
Thank you.
give me
Thanks,
one of those. One of
Gus.
those was mine. Yeah,
Sorry.
thank you. Right. I saw them linked on Reddit. I don't know. It was like someone's Etsy store.
I just rolled a 2.
I rolled a 20.
I wanted. What is fuck 1? The one that says fuck.
Fuck is 1.
Okay.
You just rolled.
Yeah, 2 and then fuck. This is going great so far.
Ooh, they have a good
Ooh.
smack to them.
Ideally, they roll 1s mostly.
Jesus.
Ideally?
Well, yeah, and then you get to see fuck more often.
Oh, I
far-
got one.
How
Yeah, I
far
got
do you
one
think
also.
we're gonna get in this, right? Because usually for like what a 1.5, 2 hour episode is like 9 hours of filming. So you think we'll make it through the introduction in this time?
I mean,
Possible.
you're already seeing how filming this episode starts. We haven't even talked about D&D yet. We haven't even started
No.
the process of playing the game.
Here's the major difference, which Gus pointed out just before we came out here. It's Sunday, so they don't serve alcohol until noon. So they were already missing an element right there.
It's true.
Your special power-up is not available now.
But
You're doomed.
I love that we're maintaining the tradition of Heroes and Half, which we're playing D&D first thing in the fucking morning.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Best time ever.
Someone was asking me earlier, like, is it different to be playing D&D this early in the morning? And I was like, this is every episode.
Yeah, this is
what we do.
a slightly late start.
Yeah, for sure.
sure. We start even earlier. Around
Oh, but there's
9.
less tacos here.
And less-
Frank had a taco.
You weren't supposed to reveal that.
Who was that in the back that asked us if we'd like to try starting on time? He was like, would you like to try starting on time? Just maybe.
You're like, yeah, sure. That's a good idea, in theory.
We appreciate the suggestion.
Well, that wasn't actually really directed at us so much as every other panel that's come through this room.
Oh, really? Okay. I don't feel so bad now.
He has,
Yeah.
we as a company set very low expectations.
Yeah,
As long as that's all consistent.
Yeah. If I had waited for people to leave after that spoiler warning, we would never probably have started. So.
Oh, they're in it. They're good.
Yeah, you guys are good, right? Okay, cool.
Because we need a lot of validation.
Well,
So thank you for clapping.
Just give him the quick
It's
run.
really
like,
needed.
Oh, heroic ran, tracked the bad guy to his corner, and then like snuck attacked him, and then he did his snuck attacked him, and then did his insidious machine, and then Tiberius lost his balls.
Yeah.
That happened.
I got big boy from that, but I'm not.
Big bully.
Oh.
It's a bully-free zone.
Yes.
No, that's not going to work for us, probably.
He killed a man in an elevator.
Justified.
That's the ultimate bully.
Justified. I shot first.
Well, I mean, it was a homicide. I don't know. If it was
He attacked me. He attacked us.
He attacked me.
He attacked
We're
us.
still talking about the guy you killed in the elevator.
And I was
like you shot him
defending-
in the head.
I was defending
killed him.
us. Sorry to inconvenience you with my protection.
Did I give more hit
Yeah, it does
points
kinda
from
seem
taking
like people
over
are
your
dwelling on
shot
it,
up
right?
body
Yeah,
than I
the
had?
guy who shot him is dwelling on it.
How many do you have?
I got 40.
Oh, yeah, you got more.
Yeah. So
Oh,
the
yeah,
way.
you have 36.
Frank, feel free to start at any time now.
Okay,
Oh, yeah. Just shut
thanks.
us up. We'll keep going.
Well, but just so the audience knows, so since everyone's body swapped now, they now have the physical characteristics of the body that they're in, which is strength, constitution, and dexterity, but they kept their intelligence, wisdom, and charisma scores. So I printed out some new character sheets for them with these mixed and matched.
It's not confusing at all.
Yeah,
Honestly.
not at all.
It's really super simple. All the mental attributes of your original character with the physical attributes of your new character.
What could possibly be confusing about
It's not confusing. As I'm saying.
that? Yeah, nothing.
Wait, you don't breathe?
Okay, so the thing about that is I don't need to breathe, but I breathe recreationally. It's like to fit in.
Oh, okay. You're a conformist.
Right.
Okay.
So if you get shot into the vacuum of space, you're fine.
Oh, good.
It's a good body. Treat it well.
I can't reach things on high shelves anymore.
I mean, that's true, but you can invent like rocket boots or something and do that.
So as you guys are kind of exploring this new experience, you discover Plymouth is still standing there.
Oh, right.
Yeah. So
Should probably do something about that guy.
probably he's so he is inside of. You guys are all still on this observation deck of this mound and on the dinosaur planet, and Plymouth has undergone a transformation himself. So he appears to be about 8 feet tall now. His skin is covered in some sort of metallic sheen, and there's a giant tube coming from the base of his skull connected into the exotic energy machine. So he's standing there and he's looking at you, and he doesn't look too happy.
So he's tethered to the machine, so like he can't move very far from it.
Well, at this point, yeah, he is tethered. There's some slack on the tube, but yeah.
So really weirdly Deus Ex Machina type machine here. It does body swaps and it makes this guy Superman. All right.
Yeah, yeah.
Go with it.
And
Could be a catheter.
Right.
yes, you discover that Plymouth pees through the base of his skull.
Well, he
Good
does
way to do
now.
it.
Yeah.
That means that's where his genitals are. Aim for those.
So so you also happen to notice that some of the bions appear to be deactivated. So the only ones right now that are on their feet still are Chironia and Soigolin.
Soigolin.
All right.
Forgot about Soy Boy.
I kind of
Yeah.
forgot about Soy Boy
Soigolin is
too.
our the one that we've been buddies with, right?
Correct. Yeah,
That's right.
he's
Someone
kind
lost
of
me.
become the de facto leader of the bion revolution here.
We prefer
sure.
Bion Resistance.
Yeah.
Or Justified Uprising.
Yes. Yeah, I mean that's pretty much what a lot of the last episode was about.
Or Union.
Yes, I like that.
So Plymouth is going to look at Io and say, "This is your last chance.
Is that me?
Join me."
Or her?
Well, so
Which
he,
Io?
Oh, you're
Oh,
right.
that's a
He's
good
actually
point.
looking at you because, yeah.
You like what you see, Plymouth?
Oh, damn it!
Yeah.
You're the dog creature, aren't you? Wait, which one did I? He checks a display. Oh, you.
No, it's
You.
me.
It's me.
This is getting really confusing.
Hey, it's your machine.
Well, I randomized the body swapping, so
Plymouth. 10101011.
Ah! All right, so he began, if you're going to confuse me, I'm going to confuse you. And he begins to mass some energy. So the machine
very
starts to
easy to
hum and glow.
confuse.
Yeah, it was nothing. It was like 5 ones and zeros. It was literally garbage.
You just yelled like 12 at him.
Yeah, how was that confusing?
I never studied binary. So, yeah, everyone go and roll initiative.
All right.
I'm gonna use my fancy new die.
Fancy new die.
Oh, what a hit.
2. Oh, wait.
Oh, do we have the initiative of the body of the
That's a
body
good
we're
question.
helping?
Us.
Yes.
2.
Yeah.
But I got a +5, so 7.
Fuck
7
you.
for.
I have 0 initiative, so 2.
Enjoy that.
Thanks a lot.
Thanks for the +3.
Appreciate it.
I got it.
What'd you get?
I got 11.
11. All right.
Oh, whoever's running the
I got
timer,
it.
I think this is a 90-minute panel, not a 60-minute
I
panel.
got 23.
Don't worry, it'll go to -30.
I rolled a 19.
Wow. All right. Well, then that means that you will get to go first.
Yay!
Pull his
Where
tube.
And let's see, Tiberius.
Oh, we don't have a battle map.
Yeah.
in
so
your
we're just gonna-
mind.
yeah,
The
we're
battle
just gonna
map
use
is
your
in our
mind.
minds.
Yes. So the layout is basically there's this machine. It takes a 15 by 15 foot or square space, and you guys are all crowded around it right now, within about 10 feet, just kind of surrounding the machine. Plymouth is another 15 feet past the machine. So basically, there's a machine, there's you guys, and then Plymouth is on kind of the other side of it. But he's so big, you can still see him around the machine.
And he's tethered to it.
There.
And he's tethered to it currently.
And he looks stupid.
And the Chironia and Chironia and Soigalin are behind you guys. They're
Okay.
about 10 feet behind y'all.
I appreciate the blocking, Ryan.
There
Nailed
you
it.
go.
Oh, yeah.
that no one but us can see.
I can't see it either. It's behind the laptop, but I got a couple of.
Everything is in a straight line, so it's really It's
Yeah.
Okay.
All right. So the first to react is Rand
shit.
You mean Thimbledick?
No.
in Thimbledick's body.
So
we're
let's
gonna need
assume
like
our
a
names
hybrid
are
name, right?
us,
Randall
and
Dick.
then
Randall
we'll
Dick, yeah.
cover the
Okay.
body stuff later.
Wait, but then is that you or is that me?
Oh. Well, no. You'd be.
I'll be Thimbleland. Okay.
I'll be Randall
Randall
Dick.
Dick and I'll be Thimbleland.
There
Let me
you
write
go.
that down.
Yeah.
It's like a Hollywood relationship. What's happening?
Okay.
Yeah, like Benefit.
A Benifer. Yeah.
Okay. So, hey, Thimblrand, what are you good at?
Shoot him.
I shoot him.
All right. So you look down. You're still holding a plasma rifle. So, yeah.
And that's not the biggest weapon I've got.
No, actually. Yeah.
Come on. Yeah.
Yeah.
Hey, listen, just until we get this sorted out, just don't go to the bathroom. Just hands off the merchandise.
No promises. If this plasma rifle runs dry, I got to fight with something. Ooh, 14, to which I add that. Ooh, 21.
That hits.
I aim for his catheter.
Oof. Okay. If you're gonna aim for that,
Oh, never mind. I didn't realize that was a thing.
that is the thing. Do you want to aim for that, or do you want to aim?
No, we'll just go for a shoot him anywhere kind of
Okay.
situation.
All right. Cool. So
That's
yeah,
not
you
a
hit
10,
him.
that's a 12. Excuse me. Thank you.
Did you excuse yourself to an inanimate object?
It's possible. Those are 10s, right? Yeah. Yes? Yes.
Yes.
Only been like a million episodes.
Man,
dude.
it's like
I-
okay.
You didn't finish any sentence there.
I don't need to finish the statement because it's self-explanatory. 18 damage.
18 damage. All right.
Yeah.
Good shot. Now, you notice that it hits him squarely in the chest.
And
but
he melts and dies.
he kind of doesn't.
He kind of doesn't, so he sort of does.
But not as much as you would think a normal person might melt. He
He's-
melts a little less than
Frank, he's 8 feet tall, has a metallic sheen to his skin, and a cable coming out of the back of his head. There's nothing about this guy that screams normal person.
He also lived on a planet with Triceratops.
Yeah. So I think it's
Yeah.
context, really.
Right, within the context of Dinosaur Planet.
Okay.
But yeah, it
an
still
everyday
does some damage though. So, all right.
And then I consider peeking, but I don't.
I think you get 2 attacks.
Do I finally get 2 attacks?
Yeah, you have 2 attacks.
I've never gotten 2 attacks before.
Yeah.
Ooh.
I shoot him again.
Yeah, go for it. You're really good at shooting, as it turns out, in this body.
Shit.
Oh,
I shot at him again.
what's the total?
11.
Oh, 11. Okay, yeah, you're so excited.
I was very
You
excited.
pull the trigger again, but it hits the ceiling. So, all right.
And
You
the
still-
ceiling collapses and kills him.
Unfortunately, no.
Damn
not
it.
here. They're really well-built ceilings.
Okay.
You still have a move action and a bonus action too. So
Oh.
you could do the peeking if you wanted to right now. Move action.
No, we're good for now.
Okay.
I won't look yet. I don't want to spoil
All
the
right.
surprise. That's for victory.
Okay. It's important to have something to live towards.
Do I see like a computer console anywhere?
Yes.
I used one to
So-
deactivate the shield originally, I remember.
Yes, and there is a computer console on the machine as well.
Okay. And it's closer to me than he is. He's
Correct.
beyond the, okay, so I'm going to
You're
run
10
to
feet
the
away from it.
I'm going to run to the console.
Okay. All right. You moved up to the console. All right. Cool. And then it's Io's turn.
Okay. How far away am I from him?
You from him. You are now 10, 15, 25, 35 feet.
Oh, great. Okay, so I'm gonna fire an energy missile at 3rd level.
Okay. All right. He
How's
cannot
that
avoid that.
That's
Work with his-
exactly why I chose it.
Tiberius' little paw fingers. Do you still need to wiggle them or anything? Or they just
Apparently, I still have this ability.
He's got range of motion. It's fine.
you got them? Okay.
Yeah, he's got the fingers when he needs it.
Didn't we determine you have thumbs now at this point too?
They're retractable, you know. It's like a yeah. Got them, you know. Put them away for safekeeping. We don't need them. I don't need to show off all the time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's a little harder to pass as a dog when you got the thumbs hanging out. Okay.
All right.
yeah,
So
I'm
he
fine.
gets hit.
And
So go
then
ahead and
that
roll your
is-
damage.
So it's 3d4 plus 3, and then for 3rd level, don't I add 2 more?
Correct.
So then
So-
plus 5.
They don't cut any of us being bad at math out of the show, right? Like everybody
now
here
it's-
is
now
used
it's
to
obvious.
us going like, and then
I need a 3rd.
7.
It's not just bad at math, bad at figuring out which dice to roll, bad at figuring out what to add to it, bad at figuring out what your abilities are. I mean, it's just bad at D&D.
Yes.
Yeah.
But fun to be around, hopefully. Okay, so 4, 5, 6, 7, 10, 12.
12. All right. Nice. So yeah, 5 energy darts streak out and slam into him. But yeah. Some of his skin seems to be deflecting some of the energy.
Like he's just like bouncing off of his
Yeah.
shiny green skin.
I mean, it's definitely like kind of like denting it and scuffing it and all that. But
Does he
yeah.
at least seem irritated?
Oh yeah, he's very irritated.
Okay, that's good.
Yeah.
I would hate to think that I was entirely like not effective.
Yeah. No. Stop messing with my chrome.
No.
Ugh. All right. Well, then it is
I have
his
to at
turn.
the very least buff this out.
Okay.
Well,
I'm
No, we were here.
I'm confused about something. I do need some clarification.
Here we go.
okay.
So, right now is Randall Dick a hood or a pilot?
He is still a hood.
So he doesn't get 2 attacks. I was wrong about that because
Don't tell him.
because
Your body knows how to.
Thimbleland gets the 2 attacks because I'm a pilot.
Yes, that's correct. Yeah, you would get the 2
So
attacks.
he still gets sneak attacks though, right?
Correct.
Okay.
Thank
Wanna-
God I
wanna
missed.
clarify.
It's all on the sheet. It's on the sheet, okay?
I saw the sheet, which is why I'm trying to clarify it now to make sure we don't
No,
keep
Right.
making the
it's-
mistake.
Part of it is the sheet, but then also you still having to look at your sheet too. So it's
For some of your abilities, yes.
for 10 a.m. It's just
Frank tried to
Learn
make it
some
as
class.
complicated as humanly possible, and he succeeded.
Thanks. I'm glad.
I have a feeling is this that might be a little bit of revenge for the season. Is this what you're
Maybe just a
a
little.
little passive aggressive?
Yeah.
I think to me the basis was like, listen, understanding the rules aside, whatever. I'll put Michael in a dress for another 90 minutes. And
Yeah.
That
In a short skirt in front of a big crowd.
that I had to double check there was
Oh.
a curtain.
Yeah, at least you got a curtain,
You guys be getting a
Fine.
show.
right? No, the panel might do better.
Might do better.
I have to admit, in all the weeks leading up to RTX, that was the one thing that kind of
It
kept
just
me going.
kept you going.
Yeah.
I appreciate it. Thanks.
Well, you look cute.
Oh, thank you. I watched Ryan and Gus go here. Okay.
Yeah, it's that, but they also don't have the pizzazz that the drama.
There's drama. You had to zip me up and tie my bow.
It's true.
Well, the bow hides like the the clasp. So.
Oh, they can say the fat coming out.
No. No. Just a little zipper dealy. You have to think about these things now that you're, putting the work in.
Yeah.
It's a lot to think about all the time.
Still breezy though.
No, I have to tell you, I'm so jealous right now. This is.
That thing sucks.
Oh my god.
It's awful.
All right, so Plymouth is going to finish manifesting his power, and the machine sends off another bright flash of green energy this time. You guys all have to make wisdom saving throws. The DC on this is 13.
So wisdom, is that in the body that we're borrowing?
It's your wisdom, so it's on the.
Super complicated.
Yeah, sorry.
It's still
Sorry,
it's on the
it's
sheet,
your
though,
wisdom.
right?
It is on the sheet. I've just got to get.
It's on the sheet.
Oh, actually.
It's not
For
good.
saving throw actually
It's
has
not good
some
at all.
wisdom. That's awesome.
Good.
It's not that bad,
No,
but it's not good.
could be
Ooh.
worse. Could be better.
22.
Could be way
All right,
better.
You're good.
9.
Oh, 20!
Do it, Gus. Do it.
We are in combat.
You don't critically save.
You have to take your accomplishments one thing. You just have to take moments to appreciate when things are going well.
You want a participation trophy? Is that what's
What?
going on?
Oh, you got.
I almost broke my legs.
All right, so this
I
side
also
of the table
failed,
saved.
by the way.
This side did not.
4.
All right, so what happens is that you guys are now confused
Okay, yeah.
Yeah.
per the D&D spell, not just in general. Okay, so there will be some effects that will happen at the start of your next turns. But for now, you're just kind of like, what?
Yes, that is accurate.
All right. Okay, now Soigolin is going to go.
Yeah.
Get him, soy boy.
My boy.
I will attempt to get him. So he's going to fire his plasma rifle, misses,
So I go, fuck you.
but he hits with the second hit.
All right, you're all right.
You're very mercurial today. All right.
I always suddenly becomes aware of just how intensely you all smell. Because I
Yes.
have keen sense of smell.
I really didn't know if you were talking about us on the panel or in the game. I was waiting for the clarification.
I think I'm probably the sweatiest one here, actually.
All right, so Soigolin gets a nice hit in on his massive leg, but doesn't seem to slow him down too much, unfortunately. All right, and then Chironia is going to go. So Chironia notices that you're looking a little pizzazzed, and so she goes up to you and shoots her little syringe fingers into you and is going to try to help you out here.
I thought that sounded like
Oh,
Wow.
20!
Woo! Come on, give it up. Come on.
Yeah.
Yes! I got Gus to half celebrate a
It's kind of an
non-hit
attack
20.
roll, kind of.
That's
Kind
true.
of. All right, so you get to make a wisdom saving throw again right now.
So she saw you looked confused and stabbed you.
Oh, wait, me or you?
You.
Me?
You.
Oh, wisdom saving throw.
Thimble Rand.
There you go.
14.
Oh, okay. Your head clears.
Oh, okay, great.
Yeah.
I know everything now.
Welcome back.
And good thing because it is now your turn.
Okay, I'm going to take aim at the tether that is connecting Plymouth to the machine.
All
He's
right.
He's still tethered, right?
Correct.
All right. I'm going to fire a couple rounds with my plasma rifle.
All right.
What is that?
Not good.
That's not good. No, that's an 11.
Misses.
And then my second shot, let's say 15.
That hits. Oh, wait. You're shooting the tether.
Yeah.
That misses. Sorry. It's a hard target to hit.
Okay, then using my free action, I'm going to transfer 3,000 commerce credits from Thimbleland over to...
You don't know my password.
it's biometric and I have your body.
I worked hard for those.
Why do you have 3,000? I only have 200.
Oh, those are hard credits.
Transfer initiated.
All right.
God damn it. Wait, you just transferred them to where? Bing. Hey, I still got him.
Put 3,000 on there.
All right.
All right, and then it's Tiberius.
You did something that made me immediately aware of what you'd done.
We'll see. You might be too distracted to do anything about it.
I am never too distracted to know where my 3,000 credits went. And I was just holding them for us.
Yeah. That's why I'm sure everybody knew about all this money.
I've never been above board every time I stole any. And it was never from you.
Every time I stole any.
Been above board. Listen, this has been clear legal theft.
Yes.
Everybody knows about it.
100% above board.
All right.
Inner circle.
I'm okay. In my new Shimmer Swift
Sexy
body,
Shimmer.
sexy Shimmer Swift. Okay. I've got new stats. I've got all new things. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna run up to the tube and I'm gonna bite it.
All right.
Because I feel like it's all I know, and I'm just gonna say that always works. My other option is to piss on it, but I don't think I have genitals.
At this
I
point,
mean,
you don't.
You're
Not
a
yet.
Shimmer Swift. You can have whatever you want.
Not yet.
Yeah.
All right, so
I only get them out on rare occasion.
I'm gonna move up and I'm gonna bite it.
Oh, and you also discover that you can fly.
I'm gonna fly up to it and bite it.
Okay.
Maybe I do a cool loop-de-loop on the way there.
Okay. It's a little rough. You're not fully used to it, but.
But I do it.
Okay. All right.
I'm kind of annoyed I never thought to do a loop-de-loop.
Yeah.
Oh, my God.
You get a lot, got a lot of time to think about it.
You're teaching me so much about myself.
It's not good. That's a 9.
Yeah, you try to go for it, but you chomp on air.
Oops.
Yeah, you kind of misjudge it. You don't really have a muzzle either, or a snout, you know.
Yeah,
So.
it's a lot
yeah.
flatter than usual.
Yeah.
Damn.
You should grow a snout.
It's a little, yeah. All right. So,
Waited 30 minutes to do that.
I was about to comment 30 minutes in, and we've completed 1 round of combat.
So what you're saying is
better than usual.
we're doing better than usual. Yeah. Wow.
Really moving.
Tearing through this.
How are we going to keep up this blistering pace? We might finish 3 rounds before the end of this panel.
yeah, that'll be amazing. All right, Rand, you're up.
I'm confused. What do I do?
Go ahead.
Go ahead and roll a D10.
Okay. Uh-oh.
Which one is it?
I got it.
You did it. No, I'm proud of you.
5.
All right, so 5. You do not move or take any actions this turn.
All right.
Oh. Can I at least try and not be confused?
Yes, so now you can make a wisdom saving throw.
Action.
Wait, if he was confused,
Shut up.
he doesn't realize
Shut up.
that the commerce credits went into that body.
I'm never that confused.
I think
Yeah. Let's say, let's go ahead and make a perception roll. DC 14.
Okay.
Damn it!
Oh. I'm on to you.
Your mind, the fog cleared just long enough to see the money.
I see
I think-
credits. I wake up.
I think that's what you're so fixated on credits right now that's why you don't move or take any
Cuts
other
through
actions.
the fog. All right, so now I'm making a wisdom saving throw?
Correct.
Okay.
DC 13.
And so I wasted it on noticing the credits. Now I'm just going to completely whiff on not being confused.
You're right. You wasted it. You're
did.
absolutely
I
right.
did. I did. But hey, I know you took my money.
No. You said it yourself. Our money.
You know what? I'm going to allow it because you're my boy.
All right. Io, you're up.
It's like shuffling papers in court.
well, I
Yes.
was planning on. I was gonna try the bite move, but I just saw how well that went. So.
It would work better for you though. You're me.
Yeah, that's true. I'm gonna try it.
You
I've
should-
never
you
bitten
should-
anybody.
You should try it.
Kind of
Every-
exciting.
we have
I'm
half the
gonna run
party
up and
resorted to
I'm gonna run up
biting.
and bite him.
Yeah.
I'm gonna aim. I'm gonna try to
gone
grab that.
We've gone feral.
Okay. All right, go ahead and make your attack roll.
What is it? A 7? 7.
7.
what is
Wait.
the-
They've resorted to biting, and they're all like, "Nyang,
They're
nyang."
biting nothing.
No, wait. It's a 20.
We were the one that got confused.
I
7
know.
plus That's 6.
6. So 13.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
And then, so does that?
It is not enough, though, unfortunately. Yeah. So the cable's a little bit high up, and so you try to like leap to grab
It's
it.
fucking elusive cable. It's just sitting there not moving.
Do you typically only have one attack?
I mean that, or I shoot a gun.
Oh yeah, but I mean you only have one attack.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
So yeah, you're not used to this body, so it's kind of awkward to jump in it. But you do jump higher than you're used to.
Oh, great.
Yeah. But yeah, you just kind of miss.
Oh man.
Yeah.
When's he gonna kill us, Plymouth? You think
Soon,
that's gonna?
Yeah. Actually, his turn is right now.
Okay.
All right. So he doesn't like the fact that you two are trying to chomp on the cable, so he's going to cast another spell. Actually, you're the more dangerous one right now in his eyes because you're better at jumping. So he's going to manifest another ability.
Yeah, it's not good though.
Yeah, but you're kind of like looping, and you're like obviously not,
Aware of your spatial.
I look really cool though doing it.
Yeah,
He was like, "Wow,
sort of. Yeah,
I can't do that,
it's like Mary Poppins if she were a robot.
y'all."
Kind of. But he's going to target you, and also he doesn't like the fact that you've rejected him so many times. So go ahead and make a Wisdom saving throw.
Okay.
DC 13.
I just lost my die. Oh, I don't have wisdom anymore.
Don't sneeze.
10.
10. All right.
Wait, no, saving is different. Yeah,
10. Okay.
Yep.
But you
So-
don't. Did you used to have wisdom?
Maybe I.
You should still have your same wisdom.
Oh, that's
Yeah.
right. So plus. Okay, so 3, 13.
Oh, you made it.
Thank you.
Good save.
Thank you for reminding me how wise I am.
So, yeah, you feel your brain, your mind in the doggy brain now starting to like see things that aren't there, like really like the shadows are lengthening and turning into horrific forms. You have fantasies about the balls that you've never had being like removed from you. It's really bad. But then you realize, wait,
I get it
that's
now.
not me.
I get the angst.
You ever wake up screaming in the middle of the night? Oh my God.
But yeah, then you realize, well, for you, the balls aren't that important to begin with. So
No.
so you resist this like phantasmal force that was trying to infiltrate your brain.
Yeah, I think it's just because now I have a phantom itch.
Yeah,
That it-
yeah. All right, Thimbledick.
Or an
Thimblrand.
When's the last time you had your drops or your, your treatment? Have we done that? The once a month pill you got to eat?
You haven't given me anything. I've been.
We've
staying
been on the
with you.
road. I don't know.
That's
so
your job.
I might have space, please.
Do I have heartworm? Have you given me nothing? I mean, it's probably infested with
But
fleas
it's
and
more like
ticks.
it's kind of like aliens. It's like a lot
Oh,
more of a big
God.
deal out here.
Whoa.
Should get that checked out when we don't make it out of this.
Yeah, let's worry about the more immediate threat.
All right, I'm going to make an attack on the tether again
Okay.
with my plasma rifle.
Please hit it.
Fuck.
Damn it. Did you roll fuck or you
I
just
rolled a
saying
fuck. You rolled
That's
a
a
fuck.
1. God.
So it's business as usual for us.
Yeah.
I hate this die.
you get to roll it one more time. Let's see how bad it is.
It's a 10.
10. Okay. All right. So nothing too bad. You just miss at this point. You definitely do not hit the tether.
And when I fumble on the first one, I don't get a second attack, or do I get a second attack?
You know what? I'll actually let you have a second attack. You're just like wildly shooting now at this point.
Go away.
Frank
die.
really wants something to happen.
Yeah.
Wow.
A total charity
All
move right there.
Second attack. Not much better. 14.
14, and you're shooting the cable?
Yeah.
That misses too. Yeah.
There's a
Sorry.
bunch of fucking idiots in a room doing nothing.
We've vanquished every foe before us, except we can't vanquish each other's bodies.
That's right. I just realized I forgot to let Soigalin and Chironia go, so they'll go right now.
I mean,
Quick.
what else is new?
Yeah.
At least we got them.
All right. So Soigalin's gonna shoot at his former master. Hits. And that is hits. All right. So he gets 2 solid shots in there. And 29.
Don't say
29
numbers.
points.
That's not nice.
I'm glad we have these NPCs with us to actually do stuff.
I know. I was gonna say.
Dude, the real-
so happy we made some friends.
The real heart of the
Hooray for the
crew.
Bion Union.
Yeah.
Well, we did. We motivated, right? We did our part.
We got him.
We had a couple of dramatic speeches early
We
on.
saved his life.
I hope that the combat doesn't go beyond 5 p.m. because they aren't allowed to stay any longer than that.
Right. And we got to take some scheduled breaks.
Right.
So,
Yeah. All right, so Chironia is going to run at the cable and leap at it. And try
You
to
gonna
grab
bite it?
Where are your magic fingers for me?
But she misses. Oh, you're not a Nosen, sweetheart. Sorry.
Wait.
But
You
I
are the
am.
Nosen.
But only in body, not
She doesn't
in
know
mind.
that. We didn't tell her.
Oh, you didn't tell her?
Well, did anyone say, "Hey,
Well,
I'm not in my body"?
You were
Yeah.
Plymouth. We were all talking to Plymouth.
I made it pretty clear.
Oh, okay.
we were like, hey, oh yeah, Plymouth. We'll just fill you in on all
When
of it.
did you make sweet with the
We'll remove the element of
You're-
surprise.
and
for you.
friends?
We
You're-
made them.
We made them.
Yeah. Well, I mean, not me, but
Stole them
like
from downstairs.
my parents or someone further up made them.
Oh, okay. Fine.
Yeah. Your brainwave patterns still show a Dand pattern.
Remember the hive mind and all that stuff?
Yeah, I do.
Yeah.
All right, so Tiberius, you're up.
Oh my god, again. All right, here's what I'm gonna do. So I can change into any medium-sized form of a creature once between every short rest.
Yes.
Oh yeah, and you haven't in a while.
Let me ask you this. It's not really a creature, but I feel like you should just let me do it anyway. What if I turn into a medium-sized satellite and I crash into the cable?
That would be especially like
I'm already in the air. I'm already doing loop-de-loops. I've been going the whole time.
you've been building up some momentum.
And I'm going to use his own attack against him.
I mean, you could just
All right.
become a pair of scissors.
He didn't throw a pair of scissors at us.
yeah, so it doesn't have the same poetic justice.
All right,
Okay.
fair enough.
Maybe it's a sharp satellite.
Oh, it's real pointy at the bottom.
Okay.
It's real pointy.
All right, you do that. You transform.
It'd be impossible to miss. I'm a whole medium-sized satellite. I rolled fuck.
Oh man. Wonderful idea, though.
I told you.
These dice fucking suck,
These
Gus.
dice are terrible.
Why did you bring these?
I'm gonna look up how much I paid for these.
fucking melt them.
I'm gonna leave a bad
I'm gonna
review.
melt
think you
it into
need-
a bullet and shoot myself in the head with it. Jesus Christ.
Can bad rolls be a reason you return them?
Now I'm a satellite for the rest of the goddamn fight.
Is that in the warranty?
Oh.
Oh my God, you are. You can't do. What can you do now?
Oh my God,
can
these
throw
were
me.
expensive.
Oh God, yeah, they were.
So go
They were $18 each.
each. Whoa.
Yeah, that's what I rolled.
All right, go ahead and roll another d20.
Your wallet rolled a one.
Switch.
Try not to
no
roll
kidding.
below a 10 here.
Hey, who do you think I'm gonna land on, guys? 7.
All right, well,
He sighs.
Yeah, I didn't like that sound.
No.
6. All right.
If this damages any of us, we'll have officially have done more damage to ourselves than to Plymouth.
Hey, don't forget about Soylent.
shot
Yeah,
him
no,
that
I'm
time.
including.
Oh, you did hit. Yeah, that's right. You did
So
hit him.
you actually land on Chironia instead. So we'll just
She's
say
been through
you
enough.
take some-
That's what you get for not needling me.
Not the healer.
So.
Still am
All
somewhat
right, so she
offended.
takes 13 points of bludgeoning and piercing damage. All right.
Once again, the satellite strikes.
Well, Rand, you're up. Start of the third. Hey, we're on the third round of combat.
This is
Hey.
a fucking mess.
I guess I'll just try not to be confused again. The one person that's actually on this table that has shot at and successfully hit the bad
Oh, wait.
guy.
Doesn't he have to roll the confusion die first?
Yes.
That's what I was doing.
Yeah.
No. That's a D10, dude. You need to roll a D10.
Yeah. You need to roll a d10, not a d20.
What?
He has to be confused first, and then you can roll to try to not be confused.
Oh, you got to see what my confusion effect is.
Exactly.
Right.
Okay. Yeah, everyone else was confused.
Yeah,
too.
no, I got you.
3.
All around. 3. Okay, you don't move or take any actions this turn. Man.
Uh-oh.
All right.
Now you can try to not be confused.
Whew. 15.
15. All right. Woo.
What? Oh, yeah. Yeah!
Yeah.
We're coming back.
Okay.
What'd you do to my wallet?
Turn.
Listen, it's really confusing. I don't know what's going on.
I think I'm not gonna try to get you. I think I'm gonna go back to the energy missile because at least we know it will hit.
Yes.
Just to keep making some digging some dents. Oh, but it didn't do anything to his skin.
Well, it did damage him, just not as much as you thought 5 energy darts would.
Yeah.
It damaged him like scratching the paint on a car.
Yeah, maybe it's not the best idea then.
Oh, yeah. Don't shoot him. Just go key him.
then he's got to take his body to the shop. It's going to take like a week to get it back.
Big hassle.
Yeah.
Shut up. You're not in the show.
Yeah, that's what we keep saying. We're going after the cable. Sure, that's certainly the goal. Okay, let me do. Shit.
Blow up the satellite.
Blow up the satellite. Well, I could do plasma sphere, but that would be similar to the. Well, it's not the same as energy missile. Okay, I'm gonna. Let me take it back. I'm gonna do plasma sphere.
Okay.
And I'm gonna do it at 3rd level. And so I need to roll a d20 first.
Correct.
Hope for the best.
Hope for the best here.
Okay. What was the attack on that?
I like how we keep rolling the fuck die, even though we know.
Oh, no, I put mine over
No, but
there.
now we're all in.
Well, until it's been
We're all in.
slowly betraying everyone at the table. but-
Okay, so that would be with my attack bonus.
Mm-hmm. It should be on your second page, wherever your spells
No,
are.
everything's a mess now.
Please stand by.
Stand by. Just wait. I've got a Tiberius body one. That's not going to be what I use.
True D&D experience.
Yep.
For some reason.
Loading.
Anyway, it would be up here. It's your wisdom, no, your intelligence plus your.
Really need to defrag this hard drive.
Some of these.
No, hold on.
Okay.
My intelligence.
Pretty good.
Start mixing these in here.
0. Oh, plus 4.
Plus your proficiency, so 7.
7. Okay. And
It's good.
what did I start with? 11, 18?
11, 18.
No one
18.
ceased to be.
All right,
Sorry,
it
guys.
hits. So the
Yay.
a rolling ball of plasma just like starts to incinerate his legs. So go ahead and roll your damage.
So at the 2nd level, it's 2d6. So then I add, what is that for a 3rd level?
Your-
Plus.
I think is it your int? I think it's your int. Yes. Hold on.
And, oh my god. I love the pretend part of this game, but then you get into all the math.
Michael, how are you looking through those glasses and living?
I'm trying, man. It's
Oh,
a struggle.
You put your glasses behind.
Yeah, it's a struggle,
Just
dude.
86.
That
Okay.
like no joke. That clock
9.
right there. There's
9.
12 of them.
All right.
It's a whole like normal clock.
I mean,
not
it's
digital.
literally like being skull fucked by a kaleidoscope.
So 9.
9. Yeah. So you
That's-
you
I'm
burn
getting
him a
something
little
out of
bit.
it.
His leg is.
Does he?
hot.
Does it seem like he's affected more by this plasma sphere than
no
he was with
idea.
the energy missiles?
It's hard to say. I mean, yeah, he
know
seems
what being
to be
skull-fucked by
kind of like
kaleidoscopes
able
like.
to resist it a
Yeah.
lot. Like normally, you burn someone's leg with plasma, they're screaming in pain. He's just kind of wincing a little bit.
He's just like, meh.
Yeah.
Oh, well, okay, good to know.
Kind of trying to kick at it a little. But yeah. Yep.
Cool.
All right.
He like has a hot foot. He's shaking his foot a little bit with the.
Yeah. He's,
Michael's Instagramming over there.
No, my mom keeps texting me that I should send her more pictures. So I was gonna do a quick video in here. So this is what I'm wearing right now. Say hi to Denise. All right, now stop texting me. Jesus. There we go.
All right. So now it is Plymouth's turn. So he's feeling pretty good about this right now.
As
I
he
wonder
should.
why.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm gonna throw up.
So he's going
Yeah,
to. He is actually going to retaliate by firing some energy missiles at.
You sure he doesn't want to just get a coffee or something?
Yeah.
I think he's good.
This fight would be the exact same if he was not here. He would come back in 5 minutes and we'd all be dead.
He just has to wait for us to like tire ourselves out.
Yeah. He'll fire 2 at you, Io. Oh wait, no, actually 3, not 2. So that's 4, 6, and 8. So 8 points to you.
Okay.
And then he'll fire 3 at Tiberius in Io's body, and deal 4, 7, plus 3, so 12 points.
Ow. I don't know, he blew off an antenna.
And
Cell coverage just went down.
all right, yep, that's what he does. All right, and then it is Thimbledick.
No. Which one?
Thimblrand.
Thimbleran, sorry,
right.
Thimblrand.
There we go. So confused.
Not Randall Dick.
So fucking.
Yeah, no, yeah.
All right.
You.
I'm gonna hit this time. I'm firing with the plasma rifle at that stupid tether.
Wait, was that just a little pep talk you gave yourself?
26.
Hey!
This is what a pathetically low bar we've set for for happiness. All right. What is that? 3d10 plus 5. Oh, thank you. I got some here. So I hit it with some fire damage.
Ooh, nice.
28 points of fire damage.
Woo! All right.
Thank you.
So nice, solid shot in there. The insulation is a lot of it's blasted off, and there's like sparks. He's still tethered though, but yeah.
My follow-up shot will see to that.
Oh.
Now you're emboldened.
No, it does not. It doesn't.
Okay.
We'll leave it at that.
All right. And then it is Soiglin. So Soiglin will continue firing at his former master. Hits with a 21, or 24 actually. And that is 14, 16. Hits. All right, so you got 2 hits. And
The sound of die clacking together.
okay. All right, so 10, 12, 16,
Share with
19 points with the first shot.
Little ASMR.
Yeah, I was going to say.
Don't gift that.
Now roll the dice in your mouth. What does that sound like?
That's for later.
I already had to kiss John last night. I took one for the team.
You didn't
Someone else
have
do it.
to, Ryan. You didn't have to do shit. John, more and more I see on the spot, and I'm like, so he's just created that show to kiss every man at Rooster Teeth. He's slowly just going down the list.
I don't think he would really need the show. I think he would do okay.
The little known fact, the spot was his lips.
He looked great in his floral jumpsuit yesterday.
To be fair, Ryan was like 7 Diet Cokes in, so he was pretty tipsy.
Man.
All right, Tiberius, it's your turn.
So what are my options here, Frank?
That's such a great question.
You do have some weapons on you.
Do I have hands to shoot them with?
Oh, right.
Since you're a satellite, do you
Yeah.
have like a core of plutonium that powers you that you can give him like radiation poisoning with?
I would say.
What as far as the comp sci stuff, that would go with me, or would that go with the body?
The comp sci would go with you.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Well, but you know, you're a satellite, so you have anti-gravity fields. You can lift yourself up and try to hurl yourself at him again. I mean,
Sure, why not?
You're all in now.
I'm gonna use this die. I put the mic in my mouth by accident. Really came at me. It's okay. Hey, 19. Look at that. Look at that.
all right.
Clemency.
Satellite strikes twice.
Yeah.
All right. Go ahead and roll 4d6.
That's generous.
You're a satellite, dude.
Yeah, you're
6s over there, so I'm
Yeah, he's a medium
He's
size,
packed with
Oh, yeah,
technology,
ton.
future technology.
and you have like pointy edges.
which he's
and-
using to hit something.
And then lift himself back up and float and hit it again.
That's not bad. 17.
All right.
17
Nice.
from the mighty medium-sized satellite, lifting himself off the ground and the NPC
All right, Rand.
So is the satellite just like embedded in Plymouth's head now? Like,
For a moment, and then it kind of comes loose.
okay.
Yeah, there's a little blood.
Never mind.
I really
Oh.
donked him though.
I mean, that sounds to me like that puts you right next to him.
Yes. Currently you're
So
adjacent to him.
that means we get an advantage, right?
I hit him in the back of the head for sure, so I'm
Yeah.
behind him.
Yeah.
Absolutely, I planned that.
But he is the first person to now be adjacent to him.
Yeah.
Well, I thought I tried to bite him earlier. Wouldn't that put me next to him too?
You're right.
Yeah.
Yes. Okay, so yeah, you guys are flanking him now.
Sneak
Yeah,
attack!
go for it. Sneak attack.
The bones that Frank throws us.
I feel like a satellite hitting you in the back of the head would constitute
It
a
would-
sneak
yeah,
attack,
it'd be
right?
pretty painful.
Surprise.
And actually, because Io in your body was already there, you can roll. You'd have had advantage. So roll a d20 to see if you actually critted him.
Oh my god. Do I
He's trying to
do
get
it?
this over with.
Do it again?
Yeah.
No.
Okay. All right.
Not a fuck though.
Not a fuck.
Not a
yeah.
fuck.
Is there a different word for the 20?
No, it's just 20. It should say yeah.
Yeah. Right.
It should say you'll never see this on this die.
Yeah. It just says you cheated.
Okay. All right. So go ahead and roll your sneak dice as well.
Oh, me?
Yes.
Me? Who me?
Yeah, you.
All right, let's see
You're
here.
the hood.
What is that? I think I'm at 2d6 for that now.
Yeah, I think so.
Is it 2 or those 3? I'm not trying to actually be
No, I think
snarky for once and try.
For once.
8.
8. All right.
He's dead.
Not quite. He's not dead yet. All right. Then it was
No mo-
Rand.
No,
Okay.
No Monty Python.
Oh, maybe a little.
Aw.
Oh, no, I heard him.
Aw, you're no fun.
Okay. I'm going to finish shooting this cable that you've been shooting at
Please do.
and around.
Yes.
Maybe.
I've shown you everywhere not to shoot.
Right. Do I have advantage now?
On the cable, no.
Okay.
You're not.
Yeah.
What'd you get?
That was a fuck.
Wow!
Wow.
I will say though, before we all get fucked, Ryan, you're right. It was 3. I checked, and then I rolled a 1. So you
Okay,
can add one
one
more
more.
damage.
Okay.
Now he's dead, right?
Not quite. Sorry. All right. Okay.
So who did I shoot?
Well, yeah. Go and roll another d20.
12.
Well, okay. You miss. Whew. Yeah. All right. So that's what you do. Io.
Wait. I have a bonus action.
You do.
I'm at the console, right?
You have a move action as well. Yes, you are.
I want to smash the fuck out of it.
Okay. All right.
He's gonna go like Kylo Ren on it and just start
Yeah.
swatting at it.
Actually, can I tell you if
I
we
smash the
should be
console.
relieved?
His catheter breaks, and then he dies. The urine goes back inside of him and causes.
All right.
It was all
I'll
a
say-
dream.
Uromycetitis poisoning.
Yes.
Go and roll a d20.
Okay.
All right.
One Seinfeld fan out there.
I got a 20. Just go with it.
All right. I'll say yes. You smash the panel. There's an
Frank, into the microphone.
you smash the panel. There's an explosion of sparks, and the machine shuts down. Woo.
Oh shit! We might have needed that to get our bodies back.
So
Is there still oxygen in here now?
Uh-oh.
I'm good. I don't breathe.
Oxygen.
I don't breathe. Never mind. I
you
don't
don't
care.
need it. Okay. Okay. So Plymouth yells no, and now that the flow of energy is cut off, he starts to shrink, and his metallic skin turns back to regular skin.
You guys should have been aiming for this thing all along. It's way easier to hit than the cable.
Apparently, it's only vulnerable in the last 5 minutes of the panel.
As
Yes.
as Plymouth's shrinking, he yells, "I thought I had 30 more minutes! Damn you, heroes and halfwits! You'll rue this day."
So, Io, you have one last turn.
Um.
Something.
Okay.
Yes.
How about I he doesn't have metallic skin anymore. I'm
Correct.
gonna
He does.
Go ahead and fire energy missiles.
All right.
We know hit automatically.
They hit automatically.
4, 6, 10 plus. I think it's 4. I am ready for this, really.
You have so many more papers than everyone else.
I have to organize myself here.
It's like she's here for a deposition.
I'm third level.
Oh,
Be plus 4.
plus 4.
So 14.
14. All right. Ooh, okay. So the plasma missiles fly at his face and smash into his skull, and just the
Blow up his
blood
head.
and brains everywhere.
Aw.
Hooray for...
Whoa!
Oh, no, we needed that brain. We needed that brain.
Oh, shit, we needed the brain. You're right.
That's the one thing we weren't supposed to fuck up.
The one
So-
thing we needed.
Wait, Frank will get us out of this. Go on.
So as he falls, and your energy missiles kind of perforated his skull. So the top part of his skull, the crown of his head, collapses. It like rolls onto the floor. And there's still some brain matter that you see in his head.
Just get
Oh,
it.
good. We
just get a
scoop it
little
out, yeah.
sample.
You can.
Probably
Yeah.
Samples.
You can get a sample.
You get the sample.
I get it?
Yeah.
I'm going to collect the sample.
Woo! All right. You get the sample.
Well, boys,
guys-
another job well done.
Yes. Good job,
Piece of
guys.
cake.
Does anyone feel a little dirty
Just
about
like
this?
we planned.
All right, and with that, you guys vanquish him, and combat is over. And we have 3 minutes for questions, apparently. So
2 minutes.
Why would you even
2
say
minutes
that?
now.
I don't even know if that's time to stand up at the thing.
Yeah.
Here should be the first question I'll ask from the audience. Why? Look at Frank's packing up his shit like he's got to get to class.
Yeah.
He's like, oh, shit. Thanks for playing, guys. My mom's coming. I got to go. Oh, jeez. Oh, man.
Oh. Now what?
Okay. Well, we're just gonna keep going until they cut us off. So, all right.
They're going to have to drag us
I
out
don't
of
know when
here.
that would be, but...
So if anyone has questions, you should dash up to the
My
microphone.
Don't.
God.
Why would you?
Is
Why
there
would
a
you say
microphone?
dash?
Is
There's
there-
the microphone. Okay.
I assume there's something.
You can walk calmly to the microphone, but I wouldn't go more than like 5 deep because it's just not happening.
If you ask a good question, I'll give you a shitty die you can give to
Oh.
your enemy.
That's worth $18.
Pressure's on.
Yeah.
$18 value.
Less now that we've used it.
You paid $18 for something that just says fuck to you over and over and
Huh?
over again.
Yeah.
Oh, it is.
All right, over there.
Yep.
Me?
Yeah, you.
You.
Oh, wait. You.
Now.
Oh. Are you gonna ever do a combine Dungeons and Dragons with Funhouse or no?
Ooh.
I think you did one last year at our.
We did one. We
Yeah.
did a panel, but we haven't done an episode.
Yeah, that one.
That would be cool. I'd be down for it, but I don't know that their world. Well, I guess it's D&D. You can make anything happen. So yeah, possibly.
We're open to the idea, but there's nothing currently in the works.
Thank you.
Good job. Next.
So, this is for Frank. Do you write all the campaign stuff yourself, or do you get help writing it?
So when we did Tomb of Horrors the previous season, that was mostly already written, and I just added some of the character stuff, like Akshay joining the party and his whole thing with Verkin. Hey, it's Akshay. So yeah, but other than that, yeah, I've written everything else homebrew.
That's pretty amazing.
Thank you. Thanks.
I don't think there's anything already written that could possibly work for us. It
Yeah,
would just ruin it.
that's the other thing I will say. I'm writing to the characters now, incorporating their backstories and their personalities and all that good stuff too. So yeah.
Good question. Next.
So how pissed is Vega gonna be now that you guys have blown Plymouth's head off like a needle with a balloon?
Well, they still got a brain sample though.
I got tissue.
Yeah, just a little bit.
Yeah.
It's all over our outfits.
I brought
I mean,
a nice
you got
scoop,
tissue, but
and we
does it
just-
have content?
I mean, we're gonna have to find out.
They'll just put it in the machine that they have that regrows the brain from the tissue sample. It's easy.
There you go. Yeah, it's perfect. No problem. We got plenty.
Okay.
We'll just make a new one. Next.
So you guys have been running through some fantasy and sci-fi games. I was wondering if you're interested in exploring other genres or sticking to those two.
I'm not doing Spelljammers.
Aww.
Refuse it.
I think that's where you tried to. When we had a campaign just at our house one time.
Yeah.
You started to lead it in that direction, and Gus just got up and he said no.
Right. And then he stopped playing with us.
He threatened to walk. Yeah.
Yeah.
Spelljammers is so stupid.
I have no idea what that is, but I'm now curious.
Don't.
I think it's pretty clear from my perspective. I'll just do whatever Frank says.
Yeah. Next.
I kind of know, like, with Orma in the previous season, you had, like, her multiple personalities. I was wondering if you had ever considered, like, having other cast members from various areas of Rooster Teeth or whatever come in and, like, have a more long-term character.
Are you asking if bringing in other people from the company to do a long form, like?
Yeah, like other members of Achievement Hunter or whatever.
I
Largely, it's
understand
a
the question.
scheduling issue. Frequently, just trying to get people that have time to come shoot for 3 to 6 hours during a day.
I'd like to do a super hardcore run where when you die, your character's out, and then someone else entirely comes in and replaces.
Totally. Yeah, that would be better for.
That way, we like people just have to show up for like a day or two, and then they're dead, and then someone else comes in.
I mean, the split personality Orma thing was, I think, a cool idea, but then it was actually, in a practical sense, a little bit challenging. As far as like, because it takes a while to get into things, and then, so I think that makes a lot more sense, Gus, what you just said.
Yeah, come get a die.
Ooh, that was a good one. Over here, what do you got?
I'll give anyone on the table $30 for their fuck you die.
Yeah, give it to your enemies.
Hey, you can make your money
Help
back.
you.
No die for you.
Nice though. You can order your own with that $30.
We broke our tradition. Normally at the Heroes and Halfwits panel, we have a big 20-sided die, and when someone gets to the mic, if we roll a 1 on it, they don't get to ask a question. If they roll a 20, they get to ask 2 questions.
Ooh. All right, this one's for you then.
Okay.
18.
You're all right.
Good. Go for it.
Okay, so first of all, Ryan, between Albus and Rand, you have grown so much between playing the game and just like role playing and stuff like that. And I'm just proud of all of you of how far you've come between the 2 seasons. You're all playing an amazing game.
Did you watch what we did today?
I did. I still loved it.
And you think it's better than ever?
And my question is, will the Ad Goblin Jr., and the Astronaut ever come into the lore? Because we need their stories too.
Yeah, I mean, personally, if I had anything to say about it, I would totally do that.
No, you write it. Don't you have anything to say about it?
Well, but now with the Ad Goblin, they are beyond my control, my purview as a GM.
You just made some marketing person at Blue Apron very happy.
Sorry, I'm just taking pictures of you guys without your consent. Sorry.
All right.
Over here.
Wait, are you going to roll?
Oh, right. Yeah, we roll. Okay. 2.
2.
You're good.
You barely made it.
Frank, I was wondering, will you ever put out the class and race information that you made for this campaign? And if you have, where can I find that?
Yeah, I guess I could do that. I don't know. Yeah, sure.
It's up to you.
Sure.
Play a pilot. It's very broken class. That's why I chose it.
Sounds awesome.
It's not that broken.
It's super broken. I fly everything and I shoot everything and I don't have to breathe.
Or eat or drink.
That's true. Yeah, like unintentionally, I realized that the Nosen race is like the perfect for space pilots because if like they could fly in vacuum, like literally they could just have their cockpits open if they wanted to, and
it's great for if enemies board your ship.
Yeah. And the pilot class in and of itself, I designed it so that they can help their party members board other ships too, which we haven't done yet, but hopefully soon.
All right, over there.
All right, Michael, how long is it going to take for you to, as a Shimmer Swift, turn back into a dog but with balls?
He has to have a long rest.
I need a rest, but honestly, like even if I can Shimmer Swift some balls, it's not the real thing. I need my body back, or we need to do some surgery.
That's fair.
I feel a little offended that you think she's real.
Well, I mean, she's not organic.
Oh, that was a little biocentric, don't you think?
Damn right it was.
She's composed of many organic compounds. You don't know. Over there.
So, Frank, you as a DM have crafted a bunch of homebrew stuff.
Oh, I'm sorry. You got a 1 over there.
Wait.
sorry.
Wait, but you suck so hard you get a shitty die.
Hey, come here.
Hey,
come here.
Come get a die.
You get a consolation prize. Over there.
Bet that was a really good question.
We'll never know.
Okay, so what is the most bizarre, silly, or ridiculous thing that ever happened in a game of D&D for you?
I think when Akshay put his balls in the hand.
That was awesome.
Thinking that. I was just thinking that.
That was awesome.
Crush the jewels.
I'm glad we got that on camera. I'm glad that was filmed because that was absolutely stupid.
Yeah, there's no topping that. Thank you. Over here.
Hi.
Hi.
So we just had a body swapping situation,
Oh,
but
I think you
if
have to roll the die, right?
Oh, right. Yeah, you can
Hold
keep
on.
going. I'll cut you off if you lose. Uh-oh.
You're all right.
Good.
okay, but what if your characters from the previous campaign swapped bodies, like Albus swapped with whatever
Rand.
your name was?
Rand.
Oh.
No, boo. It's all right.
Rand.
The name's been all over the place.
If that happened, how do you think that would go, and what would your characters do?
So if we swapped with our previous D&D characters.
Ooh.
I don't know. Rand and Albus are probably not too much different, to be honest.
Thimble Dick would have a slight height upgrade. Not much.
Well, in this situation, Orma would have kicked a lot more ass, I think, than Io did.
I think there's a real difference in intelligence between Tiberius and Mogar.
Mogar had his charms, though.
But, I mean, I feel like Tiberius would just start pounding off immediately. That's probably what would happen. Find a dark cave somewhere with a ghost in it or something. He's got thumbs.
Yeah.
You guys miss your old characters at all?
Yeah.
I had a few people come by and mention Orma, and I miss playing her. It's a lot easier to play chaotic neutral.
Oh, no. I'm having way more fun with Thimble Dick.
Oh, yeah, I've really enjoyed both of them. But, yeah, no, I mean, of course, Albus was a lot of fun to play. So, over there.
Come get a die.
Oh, get a die. We're running out of die real quick. 5, you're safe.
My question is this panel canon to the series?
That is a good question. There you go.
It is.
Unfortunately, yes.
There's no consequences.
You're good.
Hi, me and a couple of friends are about to broadcast our own campaign based on Vampire the Masquerade. I wanted to ask, if you were about to broadcast, what tips would you give to anyone who's about to broadcast their own campaign on Twitch?
Well, play with these guys.
No.
No.
Blood on Thames. Search on Twitter at Blood on Thames.
I would say for Vampire the Masquerade, I only have like a passing experience with it, but it does seem to lend itself to theatricality a lot. So, I would encourage role playing and dress up.
Oh, of course, yeah, we got everyone's dressing up for all the streams and everything. We're doing very professional acting. I just want to know, what other advice would you give, in terms of broadcasting and, acting and so on?
I mean, technically, obviously, you want to make sure that you have all the screens that you will need to convey the gameplay. So make sure you have something that shows a board. Even if you guys are all in separate places, you may need a board that tracks where people are so it's easier to understand what's going on.
Well, yeah, and Roll20 has those where you can all play together, and then the board is something you can kind of access digitally together.
I think also have fun. Don't worry about nitpicking everything. If it takes too long to look stuff up, don't.
That's the way we do it.
Yeah, I mean, it's a pretty slow game already. There's a huge learning curve to it. I mean, I'd never played D&D before at all, let alone, going into this where it's kind of like a custom thing Frank made with new kind of races and old abilities kind of combined and stuff. So I would try and learn your character as much as possible before you start, because it does take a while. But have fun with it. Be dumb. Turn into a satellite when it makes no sense.
That point about, so this is all custom. There's names I was trying to, the names of changing it to a suit. I think that's probably good to go with the basics at first if you're going to be have it all be sort of something easy to search. Probably if you're worried about time and keeping it interesting.
Yeah.
Brilliant. Thank you very much, guys.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Over here.
Hey guys, so since y'all first started the series, this campaign and last campaign, favorite critical fail moment since you guys started?
Did we already talk about Akshay's balls?
Well, that wasn't even a critical fail. He did that on purpose.
Yeah, he did.
I'm trying to think of a role.
I'm really sad that I never got to throw Tiberius that first time. When we
Yeah.
first met and I tried to chuck you at the
Yeah. I don't think it was a critical fail.
It wasn't critical.
If I'm not mistaken, but the time when Mogart jumped out of the balcony on the inn and destroyed his
your steed.
My noble dog got crushed.
What about the gelatinous cube? Were there critical fails involved there?
Of judgment.
I don't know. Again, I know I definitely just ran in.
Yeah.
I don't think that was a roll. That was just Mogar.
But I do think the jumping out the window was a roll, wasn't it?
I think it was.
Well, no, but with the gelatinous cube, I think what happened was someone threw the spear or whatever, right?
It's a rope, yeah.
A rope.
I shot or someone fired an arrow from a crossbow. It might have been me.
The rope on it.
And then I think when you tried to catch it, like grab it inside the cube, you critically failed that. I'm pretty sure.
It's possible. The failure
Okay.
began long before that moment.
Well, that's
sure.
true.
For sure.
The capstone of.
How far back do we look at our choices?
Yeah. It's decision making is usually our critical failure rather than dice.
Got you guys.
Thank you. Over here.
Hi.
Hi.
So, how are you guys going to carry around a medium-sized satellite?
The brilliant thing is the satellite just needs a short rest.
That's true. Yeah.
And that's about all it's capable of doing. Is just so he's nothing but rest.
Now float on out. You mentioned the thrusters.
I've got
and
an
whatnot.
idea. So, the satellite has anti-gravity fields and can float because of it, right?
Yeah.
Nosins don't need to breathe and can live in the vacuum of space, right?
Yeah.
Can I ride it around the universe?
Well, that's a matter of consent.
Well, not to be too much of a stickler about it, but I can ride it around the universe.
That's true.
Oh yeah, did we change back when all that happened out of into the bodies that we were in?
No, you guys are still in your.
Great, thanks.
bodies.
Thanks a lot.
Yeah.
I should probably not have broken the machine so hard, huh?
We can
Yeah,
we can fix it enough to get it working to
Yes,
let us swap. Yeah.
we can do that.
I can
Perhaps.
I
can do
I
that.
can fix that.
Perhaps that's like when your parents say maybe.
If you could just fix me back into a shirt, I'd be happy.
Oh yeah, I think that we could do that, but yeah. The machine will require some dice rolls, and you might not want to use those d20s.
That's why we're giving them away, Frank.
That's why I'm trying to get rid of them.
Oh, okay.
All right, who's up?
All right.
Over here.
Okay, so it's always been a fantasy of mine to play Dungeons and Dragons with you guys, and I know that there's a robot audience in this campaign. There's the Union or Resistance or whatever you call it. Can we say that the audience in this room right now are being played by the robots, that we're role-playing the robots? So we can say that we all played Dungeons and Dragons with you guys?
Sure.
Sure.
Like
that
to take
satisfies
that
you.
prepare the
Absolutely.
Sure, you can say that.
Bion Union, rise!
All hail Soigalin.
Thank you. Over here. You're good.
Wonderful. Hey, first of all, I just want to say thank you for inspiring me to go out and find my own merry band of morons to play this game with. It's been great so far. Although my DM, Al,
Maybe a little
you're a dick if you're
insulting.
watching. He is. Ryan asked you this in 2016, so I'm going to ask you it again now. You done chasing old ladies, or you go back to it?
I
You're asking Ryan?
Yeah, well,
Just the-
Albus characters.
It's Albus or Rand. If Rand is a randy guy, any kind
Listen.
of opportunity that opens up, I don't know.
Some quests never end.
Frank, I'm begging you.
Thank you. All right, over here.
There's something about
You're good.
raiding ancient tombs that's just.
Oh God.
Please. Plundering.
I meant ancient wombs. Sorry.
Oh, yeah. That's the womb of horrors. Over here.
Stop.
So my players keep dying. How do I stop that?
Get Frank.
That's not a bad thing.
You're doing it right.
They think so. I think it's hilarious.
Yeah, that's great. I've
Usually their fault.
lately I've been internally trying to push this idea that Frank should be more tough on us and that we should die more frequently, or that we should have actual consequences. So I like
Totally.
when characters die in game. I think it's great.
And as a player, there was a campaign that I played in a few years ago where I think I went through 7 different characters.
I remember that.
Yeah, and it was a really high level campaign, but yeah. And one thing that taught me is not to get too attached, and it forced me to be creative. Like every character had their own distinct personality and things going on. So
See, he remembers that fondly. As another party member, I do not remember that fondly, because what happened was, since he didn't care anymore, he just would run into terrible situations and put the rest of the party at risk constantly. So it's like, just because you didn't care about your character didn't mean we didn't care about ours.
So sometimes that happened, yes. Other times other times he would say, I'm gonna go investigate this room by myself and run off and tell the party so that they wouldn't follow him to the room and potentially imperil themselves. So I don't know if that even answered your question, but I'm glad that Gus and I are getting to work this out in a public forum.
I'd forgotten about this.
An opportunity to heal.
Yeah, it
Kind of
really
a therapy
is.
session.
Yeah.
All right.
Thanks.
Thank you. Good luck killing the rest of your parties. Over here.
All right.
You're good.
Ryan?
Yes.
You have a promise to uphold.
I have what? A promise to uphold. What?
You got to check out the goods.
Oh, combat ended. I restrained myself.
So just the one question I had.
But from the bulge, I think it's good. All right, what do you got?
What's your guys' ideal character alignments, and which ones would you guys have a hard time dealing with?
I wouldn't be good at being good.
Yeah, I think that's
given.
It's a lot harder to be good, especially if you're trying to work with a party that's not. Like, no, I mean, Orma was a lot easier to play, a lot more like my personality. Io, especially at the beginning, it's hard to like wrestle morals and stuff, especially if you're trying to have fun and make it entertaining.
Thank you.
Yeah, I think chaotic neutral and chaotic good are like the most free-flowing,
Yeah.
easiest to get around with. That's the same problem I had with Borealis last season, is you end up kind of painting yourself in a corner with a lawful good character.
But don't you kind of think that's life too? Like, if we are a little bit more chaotic neutral, it would just flow a little easier.
But less shooting people in the head in an elevator.
Yeah, well, that's
Fair enough.
He could have navigated that
did
social
work.
encounter better.
I don't remember which side we're on. Are we on this side or that side?
That side.
That side? All right.
Over here.
Yeah, we are. Go for it.
Thank God you're rolling better for questions.
I know, right?
I have a question about augmented reality. What is your impression on animated augmented reality game pieces?
I think that'd be awesome. The problem becomes like centralizing them and how do you control them and who gets to do all of that. I think there's some challenges to overcome with that, but I think that's ideal. That would be really the best way to do it.
I mean, not the least of which is a technological platform that you could potentially share, have friends that are in different places that can all play together and have that set up be
Like
visual.
a server-side backend.
Yeah. It's just there's still not a platform really that's really. I mean, HoloLens is kind of okay, but it's not really a product.
I mean, you
yet.
could use it with you could do it with your phone fairly easily. But
Yeah, but nobody wants to.
And then the problem becomes like, how do you make it easy to move them?
Mm-hmm.
Right, because it's like, if it's a pain in the ass, and it's like, well, let's just use figures.
Yeah.
It's there's some challenges to figure out.
I mean, I would assume that would only be a technology useful for people that are really playing remotely.
Yeah, but it would also be cool if you're playing together and you actually have like little monsters and they have animated like little idle animations.
Yeah. Okay.
That would be cute.
Or, like fire effects, like
Yeah.
fireballs. Yeah, I mean, I'm into that. I want that to happen.
Cool. I'm working on one.
Great.
Nice.
Oh, awesome.
Look forward to seeing it. Over here. You're good.
Sweet. Was there a point where you realized, hey, this show's gonna work, or are you still surprised at the turnout like every time?
I don't know that it still works as ever.
I grumble every time we have to film Heroes and Halfwits, and I have to show up early to play Dungeons and Dragons. 'Cause I know it's just going to be a long day. It's a lot of grumbling first thing in the morning
No,
until I start eating the kolaches.
I think I think
Or
we
the
have
bear claws.
we have talked about doing more of a blocked out, doing it all kind of at once, which I think it would be ideal because it does take a while to get into it. But then when you're into it, it's I think more fun. You have to give
Yeah.
yourself a big chunk of time.
Absolutely.
Really get into character.
And the kolaches do help a lot.
They do.
If you're from out of town and haven't had a kolache yet, you should eat one. If you're not
Thank
from
you very
Central
much.
Texas.
Over here.
Oh,
You're good.
Hello.
Hello.
So, the question I have to ask is, when is Kneebone coming back?
Good question. She's in
I'm really
special-
hoping that Kneebone's
special
moved on
forces
with her life.
training.
Yeah.
What's that?
I hope she's moved on with her life, gotten her confidence back, has things
Never have to
going
see-
on.
She's out there learning how to love again.
No.
Undetermined.
Okay.
She has a future, but maybe we will never know it.
Maybe.
If she's successful, we won't.
You're good. Go for it.
Sweet. So, quick question. Ryan, are you going to get your credits back?
They're the party's credits, as he said.
I did.
Okay.
And
we're going to distribute them equally now.
No one's asked. Also, at the moment, again,
I just asked.
I have to point out,
Still have.
I have them still. I really appreciate that you gave them back to me and added them to the 242 that you had.
See, I had 242.
Yeah.
He had over 3,000.
And we've established that all transfers of money are biometric. So
How many commerce credits do you guys have?
I don't give a shit.
I have to look at all my sheets again.
I don't know that I have any.
Frank might know. What do you got?
Yeah, I do know. So when I was creating these modified character sheets, I looked over your guys' inventories, and I'd forgotten this, but Io, you actually legitimately earned 60,000 credits for being a teacher at the school.
Oh, cool.
Why'd you
have
rob
most
her?
of that. So
Well,
you
she
have
earned-
like
I didn't rob anyone.
you have like 58,000, over 58,000 still left.
Oh,
in
cool.
your inventory. Yeah.
Yeah.
Which is currently under. Did we come up with a name for you? Tib.io? Tib.io?
No, we're not them.
Okay.
Don't.
Okay. Well, anyway.
Io Tiberius.
We
Let's.
have our own individual personality.
There's a reason we're still on the opposite side of the table.
Yeah, I see. Yeah. You guys are the independent.
We've lived together. I trust him.
Cool.
I think he's cool. He's never given me any reason to doubt him.
Yeah, that's just some food and water.
Yeah.
Some like old pornos.
Man's best friend.
Yeah, I'm good. That's her retirement money.
You know how hard I worked at the school.
Yeah. He would hear all about your difficult days with dealing with the kids. Yeah, and I think you also like the steaks just thrown on the floor. That was like a thing that you enjoyed apparently. So
I hope you've been
raw
completing
as
the
possible.
compound interest on that money she has in the bank.
Oh, interest. Yeah. Okay. I'll get to that. Yeah. That's something I will do.
All right, over here. 2 just made it.
First off, I just want to say that you said it was like 9 hours or something to film a 4-hour episode. Yeah, that's my D&D group right now. It's a little tedious when I'm the DM, but whatever. So my question is, Frank, have you ever thought about, I don't know, like doing something with time travel or universe shifting to allow like Albus to be with Tiberius and I, or something like that, and for the rest of you, how would your respective characters react to other characters from the previous adventures?
Yes, I have thought about things like that, but not specifically to reunite their current characters with their previous ones. But without giving too much away for next season, yes, I've thought about that.
I think initially they're just both groups are such awful people. I can't imagine they would like each other, and also we can barely play one character at a time.
Yeah.
Please,
Okay, it's already a complicated
God,
enough.
no.
I was thinking more of like a mix and match, like, for example, you would still play Tib while Griffin would play Orma, and Io would not be with the current group, like mix and match style.
There was, way back when we started talking about this season, there was an idea that I'd floated about potentially just bringing Albus into it, just because the nature of his character being that he was a weird, like, trans-dimensional, fell through time and space kind of being that just got amnesia, kind of would make it work. But in the end, I decided to just make a new character.
That you decided to make a good character, one that was actually useful.
No, that's fair. No, Albus. Well, no, by that time Albus had transitioned to a rogue. So.
right.
Yeah, thank you.
Thank you.
So I was just wondering, because the way my group does campaigns is we do like story arcs, so then there's a different DM. Are we ever going to see anyone else DM, like Ryan specifically?
God, hope
Oh.
not.
She's coming for your job, Frank.
Really hope not.
No, that's not what I meant.
It's not something I've thought about. Take an awful lot of prep work on my part that I don't know if I have time to do right now.
He's
but.
He's back. He's moonwalking out of here as you're asking.
Oh yeah, no, definitely.
It's just the way Ryan would DM makes me think of the way my DM DMs.
It would be a short campaign. That's.
We haven't killed Frank yet.
Yeah.
Maybe. Thank you. Over here. You're good.
It's a pleasure to see all you guys finally. Gus, I took your advice from last year. Just want to let you know that. But my question was,
I love it.
Good advice, Gus.
yeah,
Okay.
we went to the moon and played Yu-Gi-Oh! And fought a bunch of Egyptian gods, so yeah.
Rad.
Context is par for the course. Yeah, but my question was, and Frank, you're free to throw in any of the races you made for your homebrew, but what do you guys think would be the most attractive race or monster for dating purposes in D&D?
For dating purposes?
I mean, if you just want to bend them over a table or whatever.
The Tarrasque.
Jesus Christ.
But I like dating because I'm a nice guy.
All right, which race would you like as a body pillow?
Definitely the Tarrasque.
The Tarrasque.
Yeah.
Shimmer Swift are flexible. You can have anything.
Yeah, Shimmer Swift can be anything. That's true.
Yeah.
For sure.
So one day you bend them over the desk. The next day they are the desk.
Except that they have their own ideas about it.
Look, hey, don't kink shame. Maybe
I
they
don't
want
think
to be the desk.
we've really explored that much into gelatinous cubes. They're soft, they're warm.
They're acidic.
It'd be fun for a little bit.
Yeah, if it doesn't burn, you know something's wrong.
All right, over here. You're good.
Okay, I got a question for the whole party. So there's a bunch of different versions of D&D, or I guess tabletop games, and one's like superheroes. I think it's called Mutants and Masterminds. But if each of you could have your own superpower for the D&D sessions, what would it be?
Shooting web.
Thwip.
Thwip, thwip.
I didn't say where it's coming from.
Oh my God.
Let's
Oh no.
fat ropes.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. Probably, I'll say super speed, like Quicksilver, something like that, where you get to act multiple times every round.
Yeah. Just be able to get across the board and actually do
Right.
something
Yeah.
quickly.
Oh, I'll take the Superman power set any day.
Yeah. I think that's our time. So I'm going to give you the die for having the last question.
Yeah, I guess we have to.
Thank you, guys.
Okay,
thank you.
All right, yeah.
Good wrap up, Frank.
Thank you, everybody,
Hey, thanks
for coming
for
out to
coming.
RTX. I
Oh,
hope
I
you have a
thought you were
good rest of
asking
your show.
Sorry. Bye.